All right, hey guys, so we're back again. This is my third video for the day. I'm just loving this second channel because it allows me to pump in more videos because as you all know, this is raw, so it's not edited and I can just do it anytime, anywhere, and then just upload it instantly. And I don't know, it allows more content that doesn't also hinder my normal content on my first channel. So if you have not seen it yet, around 6 o'clock today, I posted my take on the US markets going into an all-time high. That's on this channel. Then on my main channel, where we have over 1,600 videos already, I posted uh, how do you monitor the markets? Do you have to monitor your stock on a minute per minute basis, especially if you want to trade on a regular basis? And this is our third video, stocks by request. So for this video, I want to tackle four stocks that you guys sent out via social media. Via please, there's more people sending DMs via IG for the stocks by request. You can do so. And as much as possible, I'm trying to reply to all of your messages as I can. The people got the trick already. Minsan natatabunan. So if you have you sent a message, hindi ako nakareply, the trick there is just to comment on any of the pictures that you sent a DM. And then as long as hindi kayo naka-private, it's easy for me to click your name and then just look at the message instantaneously. So I think that's one of the hacks for me to be able to read it because there's just been a lot of messages in IG. But yeah, if you have a personal question, slide it down on my IG account. If it's not so personal, you can just leave it in the comment section. And before I begin to talk about the stocks that we want to analyze for today, my name is Marvin Germo. And if you're new to this channel, I normally talk about trading the market, stock investing, fundamental and technical analysis. On the first channel, we have a lot of the principles and strategies there. On this channel, it's mostly technical analysis, price action, and market action for both US, Singapore, and US market. So if you want more of this and a dose of positivity also that allows you to trade well, trade strong, trade smart, like, subscribe, and share this channel so you get to be part of the growing community of Filipinos trading the markets with confidence. Now, let's get on this. Comment below. I'm excited. Comment if you are, and let's do this. So, first stock that I'd like to analyze and also talk about, and a lot of you have been sending this, is I want to talk about GT Capital. So please remember, every time I make videos like this, these are not stock picks. These are not stock tips and picks that whatever I say you buy, whatever I say to sell you sell. This is me giving strategies and principles that I hope after this or while I'm doing this, you're analyzing the charts also on your own. So as you can see, even if I don't draw the trend line, you'll see it, or I'll draw it then. It's very clear that GD Cap is still in a massive downtrend. It still has not escaped the downtrend that it uh, hit and started when it hit the peak last August 26. So that being said, from a trend standpoint, you're a position trader. I'm saying it as clear as now. GT Capital has yet to reverse. GT Capital has yet to get out of the downtrend. That being said, if you're a quick trader, allow me to put the support and the resistances right here. Allow me to zoom in so we see it in greater clarity. But before we zoom in, I want to take note of this. This is the 600 peso level right here. It also coincides with the 200-day moving average right here. This could be pegged right now as a reasonably strong resistance because the last time
it was appointed to the 200, the moving average right here. This could be pegged right now.
this is my Apple Watch talking. Sorry about that. So this is the resistance right now after the breakdown at this level last March. As you all know, the lockdown started last March. When that started, we saw a massive sell down there. Then you have this. So if you'd like to see GT Cap have a semblance, have a chance, have a narrative that it could possibly go back up again, then it must break past the 601 level. That being said, allow me to zoom in here. And as I start to zoom in, it's very, very clear that you see that this level is its strongest support, the 356 level. I don't know if you guys remember this March 19, after the PSE was closed for 2 days. On an intraday level, we saw GTCAP hit below 300. So it hit a low of 285, but it retraced also intraday to close at 468. That being said, allow me to plot this for all of you. You could peg this as the short-term resistance. You could peg this as a short-term support. Now, if you are a quick trader, the current range where GT Capital is moving and trading right now is 393 and 486. Please jot this down. If GT Cap bounces from 393, it becomes a buy signal. If it stays and holds this level and it bounces, that's your buy signal. Set your target price to sell at the 486 level. If the 393 level does not hold, make sure you cut loss. This gives you a 24.4% upside for GT Capital. So very, very clear from a trend standpoint. It's still in a massive downtrend, but it started already to move and consolidate since March and move sideways from March, the large drop to where we are right now. And it's giving you a tradable range of 24.4%. So there, if you want me to talk about more on the specific fundamentals of GT Capital, please remember that this is Metro Bank. They're also connected to mutual funds. They're also connected to Toyota. They also have businesses in the property market. Let me know. Put them in the comment section, and we'll do a deep dive on that, maybe on the first channel. So that's GT Capital. I want to talk about Dito. So many questions about Dito. I have a series on that on the first channel. If you want to check out the whole deal, no, how will they play out as the third telco player? Are they actually gonna make money? Are they actually gonna beat PLDT? Are they gonna beat Globe, etc.? It's all in the first channel. But for this, a lot of you guys have been asking for what the charts are telling us. So this is how Dito looks like. You have a resistance
I'm
at the
not sure
three
I
point.
understand.
You have the resistance at the 3.88 level. Then you have another range. You have another line at the 3.25 level. Then you have your support at the 2.5 level. Now that being said, last July, end of July, start of August, we saw Dito bounce from 2.5, hit the 3.25 resistance. Then 2 days ago, yesterday, it went up, broke out from the 3.25 level, breaking out. However, today there was a large take profit, and if you allow me to zoom in, you'll see it better here. So it broke. By the way, now for those who, if this Sana moved and progressed, this would have been a very, very good round. Could have looked like a good reversal pattern as well if it holds this level. So everything, please remember, is contingent on the 3.25 level. So if tomorrow and in the next few days you see Dito not hold this particular range, possible trajectory of it is it will try to retest this area where there's a level of support, a weaker, though still a level of support. But if selling will be stronger, you could see Dito retrace back to the 2.5 level. So if you're a person who was able to position here, you most likely have already, from a gain standpoint, you're earning around 29%. So if you see Dito not go above the 3.25 level, then it should be an area for you to take profits. And if you're earning 29%, 29.8% from the start of August to where we are today, congratulations. That's a very, very good and decent gain as well. So again, the condition for that is we don't see Dito go back to the 3.25 level. But if it does, then you still own the stock, then you don't actually need to sell, because the current trajectory for that is it could bring the stock back to the 3.9 level, which it did hit this June 2020. So please remember, I talked about it on the first channel. You can just reference it there, Dito playlist. But they were not able to hit their targets for July, and because of the lockdown, also the threat of the cell sites that they were planning to have, we still have to see if they can actually fulfill that, and we also have to see if they can begin commercial operations by March next year. So while all of this is happening, they're not generating any sales, meaning they're not making any money from at least the telecom standpoint. So that's for Dito. So we talked about GT Capital. We talked about Dito. I hope you guys are learning. I hope this is something that's helping you. I hope that this is something that's giving you massive amounts of value because, again, that's what makes this amazing, to give as much value to people as possible. And that's why I never tire of doing stuff like this because, and I guess this should just be a tip for everyone. If you feel drained when you're trading the markets and it affects you, maybe it's not something that you should do on an active basis. It's something that you should do on a passive basis because what you're doing on an active basis should be something that you enjoy. It should be something that makes you feel alive. It should be something that as you start enjoying it, when if good times, bad times, profit, loss, it's about the journey. And if you find that in the market, then keep on doing it. But if not, invest still, be passive, but try to find other businesses and investments that make you feel alive. Because sayang if there's one thing that this pandemic has taught us, we only have one life to live. Better if you make it count. Better if you do something that you enjoy. Anyways, let's look at Mary Mart. A lot of people have been requesting this. I talked about this in the last video that the downward push that started days after the IPO, June 18, 2020, is also over and it bounced July 24, 2020. You could reference that video in this channel. That after that, I posted this range 2.65. It broke past that range already, and after that breakout from the start of August, it started to hit and move around this particular range. So the next range that it's trying to hit right now is the 3.14 level. So please do note this. Mary Mart closed in the red, but it's still hanging and staying above the 3.14 level. The 3.14 level that we're seeing right now is functioning as a valid support level. So please take note, if Mary Mart stays above the 3.14 level and holds that level, doesn't drop that level, and you own the stock, you can hold your position because the current move will bring it to the 361 level. But if it fails and does not hold, and then you bought from the bounce, from the 2.1 level support, this area, it's okay to take profits. You're up 50%. If you bought here, it's also okay to take profits. You're earning 16.3%. Because the possible retracement, the possible downward move for Mary Mart could bring it to around the 2.6 level. So I don't have yet any chart depiction of the main trend because it still, in my opinion, needs more days, more past prices for it to actually develop its entire chart pattern. But as of now, these are the ranges for Mary Mart. Main support 2.1, next support 2. Around 2.7, 2.65. Then current support is around the 3.14 level. Next resistance is the 3.6 level for the stock. So I hope you're learning. I hope that this is something that's adding value to all of you. So we've talked about GT Capital, we've talked about Dito, we've talked about Mary Mart. Then I want to talk about CHP. I got tons of messages in IG about CHP. By the way, for the ones messaging me in Facebook, uh, ang dami, I don't get to read as much, but I get to read the ones in IG more. Facebook somehow, the past few months, no, mas naging complicated siya. It's harder for me to navigate it. I get to reply siguro mga just a couple of messages. So for any stocks by request, better comment section, Facebook, comment section, YouTube. If it's a personal message, IG. So let's begin. Last stock, CHP. A lot of you guys sent this via Instagram. Support 0.915, which is very, very clear from here. As you can see, this is where the support level started here. Then you have another support level that got developed here. Then this area was the breakdown, which is the pattern for the current resistance level, which was reiterated here and which was reiterated here. So this one, if you look at this was March to the present day. So this is like a 5 month range for CHP, which today it started to break out from this resistance at the 1.225 level. That being said, because of the breakout, next possible target price could be around this level at the 1.5 area. So if you note this, it closed here But if from the breakout area, it's still a 25% upside. If you tend to buy it somewhere a bit late, it's around the 14.9 level. So that's the current progression for CHP. That's how you can analyze it. That's how you can look at it. Please do note target price next to resistance 1.5. There could be some selling as it tries to hit the 200-day moving average. But guys, I'd like to show this. The 3.4 area may look very, very high, but again, if you look at it from context of where it came from, CHP, if you look at it here and try to plot a downtrend, even from this particular starting area, you see that the downtrend, in all intents and purposes, is already out. But if you look at it here, it seems like and it feels like that it's moving from a heavy and steady sideways range. So this is where we are after the breakdown 2 years ago, April 2018. It really hasn't gotten out of this particular range. So there, CHP compared to other stocks that we've been analyzing is out of the mega long downtrend, but it seems like it's moving sideways. And also, if you plot this and you want this to be your downtrend line, if you notice it there, it seems to be out already too of this particular downtrend. So it's pretty clear that if we want to see CHP move higher, it must break past the 1.53 level, which is our current resistance, and it must break out also from the 200-day moving average. So there, I hope you guys got a lot from this. I hope that this is something that's adding tremendous value to all of you. If you did, comment below what was your favorite analysis in all of this. Dito, MM, CHP, GTCAP. If you have other stocks by request, again, comment section here, uh, comment section Facebook, or personal message, DM, IG. So if you haven't watched the other two videos that I posted today, monitoring the markets on a daily basis, channel 1, Marvin Germo. Uh, First video talked about the US markets. Why did they hit an all-time high? It's a video before this. So if you guys like this and you guys learned a lot, appreciate it if you could like, share, and subscribe. Then I've started a YouTube community. I'll put the link in the description below if you want to join it. It's like Facebook groups, but for YouTube. Then books down below, description if you want to learn more about the basics of the market, technical and fundamental analysis. Then if you also want to learn the basics of business, the basics of the stock market, two online courses with Chinkee Tan and Sean Si. Then I have playlists in my other channels about technical and fundamental analysis. You can click that too. And then what else I want to note? Ayun, for those who want to trade US markets, link is also in the description for eToro. It allows you to trade even the stocks that are above $1,000, but you only need to spend $50 for you to buy fractional shares. So there. If you guys got a lot from this, and I hope that this is something that's insightful information. These are not picks, these are not tips, but these are strategies and principles, all surrounded by technical analysis. So this is Marvin Germo. Like what my cap says, I hope this video helps you
Sorry,
trade
I
well.
couldn't find that in.
Sinira mo naman yung ending. Sinira na Apple Watch ko yung ending ko na dinig yun. I apologize for that. But I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.